Happy New Year. I don't actually have very many New Year's resolutions for this year. I feel like I'm very happy in motherhood and who I am as a wife and a friend and where I am health-wise and all of the things. I just feel very peaceful and happy. I am trying to get pregnant. We're going to have a second baby. So being pregnant is basically my one and only big resolution I have this year. I've just been romanticizing the whole thing all over again. I've been looking at bump pics and skincare for pregnancy, food for pregnancy, high protein meals, all sorts of stuff. The first time I got pregnant with Mariposa, it was the first try. I literally had it in my calendar a year before that we would get pregnant, October 1st, 2022, and that sure is the exact day we conceived her. And this year, I thought we would start trying closer to October, but my midwives told me that I should at least wait until I'm 18 months postpartum to have a VBAC, which is very much what I plan to have. And now we are right at the 18-month postpartum point, and I thought that it would just happen the same way again. And we've tried twice and still 2 negative pregnancy tests, which the first time I was really disappointed. I really thought I was pregnant and convinced myself. This time I literally just felt like I wanted to be pregnant and I would be relieved for a positive pregnancy test, but I didn't feel pregnant, so I wasn't as disappointed this time. And I was talking to one of my friends and she said, Hope, there's just the soul of a baby floating out there and they're not ready to be in an egg yet. So she was just that soul is going to come to you when the time is right. And that just resonated with me so much. And I'm just staying positive about it. The only thing that is frustrating about not getting pregnant right when you want to, at least for me, aside from it's a huge mental load of wanting to be pregnant, having to try to get pregnant, having to wait 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks to even find out if you are pregnant or not. It's so much work for your body, and all I want to do is be skinny and work on my weight loss journey and get toned up and all this stuff. And that there's no point in even attempting that until after I am done being pregnant. And so that's frustrating, but I plan to still glow up while I am pregnant. I'm going to definitely be more active and continue to work out this pregnancy. The first pregnancy was not it. I was so much lazier than I wish I was. I used to work out, multiple times a week, and then I worked and was tired, which is totally normal, but I wish that I had put a little bit more effort into it because healing postpartum was so brutal. I had absolutely no core strength. It was such an ordeal. So I will be working on my fitness goals all throughout the year, even though I'll be pregnant. But some of my other minor things I want to do this year, I would love to keep the house a little bit more straight than normal. I literally hate doing the hand washing and dishes and stuff. That's my least favorite chore. And it's also my husband's least favorite chore. So we tag team it together every single night. And we both just feel so much better when the house isn't so cluttered, which is also really hard whenever you have a toddler and you want her to be able to have things in every room so that she can play wherever you are. And it's just chaotic and crazy. The laundry, is always clean in my house. It's just not always put away. It is what it is. I don't stress about that. My career goals for this year are to make YouTube partner. I am so close to having 500 subscribers. I love you all so much. You guys do not realize that I check my channel literally at least once a day, if not multiple times. I am so happy to see that this community is growing. You guys are making my dreams come true. That's all I've wanted my entire life, was to be a YouTuber and an influencer, and I am just continuing with this consistency and showing up for you all, and I hope that you are enjoying the content, the aesthetic, the motherhood, like all the things. So I will be continuing to consistently post content for myself and for you all. I love it here. And something else that I am working on this year is getting rid of mom guilt. For a time, I thought, mom guilt is just something that you can't get rid of. It's just something that you can live with. And I'm changing my mindset on it. My husband does not feel guilty if he takes 30 minutes to take a shit. He doesn't feel guilty whenever he gets to sleep in. I shouldn't feel guilty whenever I sleep in. And I don't feel guilty when I take 30 minutes or 45 minutes just to take a shower and do my skincare. It's all so healing, and self-care is so necessary for the both of us. So I'm really getting rid of the mom guilt mindset. I'm sure it'll creep up every now and then, but I'm really getting rid of that. And something else that I am also realizing is that it's not always just mom guilt. My daughter is a Velcro baby, and I love it. My arms are so strong because of it, and I do get overstimulated not very easily, but I get overstimulated these days just because I'm constantly needing to hold her, and if I don't, she whines, and it hurts my soul for her to be that upset. And I'm just realizing that she, even though she's, a year and a half, she doesn't know that she's not part of me still, growing in my belly, and part of me misses her being connected to me. So her being a Velcro baby really is great for me. I'm totally fine with it. And when I need a break, I take a break. My husband is a really, really amazing partner, and I'm able to have support whenever I need to take a mental few minutes and lock myself in our room or something. And one of my biggest things is my night routine. And my night routine starts with a shower, and I've been trying to habit stack and multitask. And so one of these ways that I'm doing that is I'm taking this new dry brush from the Skinny Confidential, and I can use it in the shower. So instead of using a loofah, I've been using this dry brush to help with lymphatic drainage and just add to my self-care, because I just was getting to the point where I couldn't take the time to dry brush and then get in the shower and then, bathe and stuff. And this is just one simple way that I have been taking care of myself, and I love it so much. Okay, and this one's crazy, but it's a habit stacking thing I've been doing for 2 years. Is after the shower, I put on my LED light mask and I lotion my entire body. And how I stay nice and bronzed and fake tanned year round, especially in the winter, I mix my lotion with tanning lotion or tanning mousse sometimes, depending on how much pigment I need. And I just will lotion my entire body while my LED light mask is working, and then I will go in with my skincare on my face. And with that, these are my New Year's goals and resolutions. I would love to hear yours down in the comments. Thank you all for being here. Bye, dolls.